Shanny, Steve, what up?
Hey guys.
What up, guys? Today we're going to talk about finances and how to organize it. We identified 3 different ways to organize your finances. You could do it any which way that works best for you. We're just going to identify them, and then you can say, that works best for me, that works best for me.
Let's go.
Number 1, together. There's one pot.
Together.
We call this together.
Okay.
Together finances.
Okay.
We're not too complicated with the titles. That's basically when you have one pot and you just throw it all in the pot.
This works for people who are both nickels and dimes and people who are not nickel and dimes. Like, both of you guys have to be the same kind of financial type.
So two people who have the same vision financially, this is the best way to go about it.
I think so.
And this is the second way. What's the second way? What are we calling it?
Combination finance.
Combination finance. And this is what we do. You have one joint account. Both of you are owners of that account. And you each have your own individual accounts as well. And this works, I think, if you are all about organizing your finances, and both of us are about organizing our finances.
I think for me, it just works better because I'm a nickel and dime kind of person. Like, I'm looking at every cent and where it goes. And so if he buys a cheeseburger or a fry or like...
Just one fry?
Yeah, yeah. But then I'm like, hey, where did this dollar come from? Like... Babe, $20 for some Subway? I thought it was $5 for longs.
Yeah, I had 3 footlongs.
We actually have several accounts that we own jointly. You know, bills come out of that account. Some other things come out of that account. We have a savings account together as well.
Investment account.
But we also have our separate accounts where, like, if I'm buying something for him, I don't need to worry, like, he's going to find out that I'm buying this for him because of the account says this.
It's good for gifts.
It is good for gift giving. And it's also good for my personal sanity.
And I also think, too, that to be too rigid in any way, I think it can be harmful. Say one day I use a credit card to buy a cheeseburger or something like that. We're not gonna lose our mind about that. Just pay it back. And
Right.
Don't. I'm talking about that kind of rigid.
Yeah.
Don't lose your mind about something.
Yeah, because we also have credit cards. Both of our names are on, and sometimes he'll use it, and I'll be like, babe, especially if it's personal stuff, you just pay it back per se, even though, like, you know, that it comes from your own personal account, basically.
Right.
That's how we decipher that thing. If it's something for the house, then, you know, we'll pay it from our accounts and whatever.
A lot of relationships have trust issues. This is not the way to go if you have any trust issues, because they could be using their money on anything. Number 3, the third way to organize your finances is separate.
Sometimes people go into a relationship, like say they're boyfriend and girlfriend, they live together, they keep their finances separate. Somebody pays the mortgage or somebody pays the rent and another person pays like the phone bill, the light bill, the whatever bill.
While this can work for a lot of people, I do feel like this one can cause the most arguments.
Because the communication about finances and where it's going and what your goals are separate. So there's more room for miscommunication and not understanding what the core values of the relationship is. But some people may feel like this helps their relationship because they are forced to communicate about their finances. Whereas if it's together, sometimes you don't have to talk as much because you just see what's in the pot. So it really depends on what works for you.
What works for you. But you really have to trust your partner.
Yeah.
If your stuff is separate.
Babe, you got the mortgage this month, right?
This month?
Yeah.
June?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you got house foreclosed and everybody's homeless. Not cool. Not cool. So overall, it's important to make sure your financial visions are in line with each other, or at least very, 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 very close. And pick the type of format for your finances that best suits your personalities and your relationship. Thank you guys for watching. That's our video for this week. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Shanny, Steve, we out!
Bye, guys. Later. I thought $5 foot long.
Get your words right, baby. Get your words right. Ow!
Stop! It's not yours. And you ate it wrong.
I ate it wrong?
Yes.
How do you eat something wrong? That's good, right? Was it good?